So we've been talking about how Jesus is the unleavened Passover bread, no sin in him. And when they did the Passover, they were remembering how the angel of death passed over them and how God spared them because they had the blood of the lamb on them, which we're going to talk more about later. So at Passover, that's why you only eat the unleavened bread, because yeast or leaven represents sin. So let's read from Matthew 16, verse 5 of the Holman Christian Standard Version. The disciples reached the other shore, and they had forgotten to take bread. Then Jesus told them, "Watch out and beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and Sadducees." And they discussed among themselves, "We didn't bring any bread." Aware of this, Jesus said, "You of little faith, why are you discussing among yourselves that you do not have bread? Don't you understand yet? Don't you remember the 5 loaves for the 5,000, feeding 5,000 people? And how many baskets you collected? Or the 7 loaves for the 4,000? And how many large baskets you collected? Why is it you don't understand that when I told you, beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and Sadducees, it wasn't about bread?" Then they understood that he did not tell them to beware of the yeast in bread, but of the teaching of the Pharisees and Sadducees. What is the truth? Are we forgiven? Or do we need to do a bunch of good works to be seen by men as the Pharisees taught? Let's look at another aspect of who Jesus is. Jesus is also the lamb that was slain to be eaten at the Passover dinner. An unblemished lamb was always chosen for the Passover meal. Jesus was the sinless lamb, as we see in the book of Revelation. Revelation 7, verse 9. "After this I looked, and there was a vast multitude from every nation, tribe, people, and language, which no one could number, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were robed in white with palm branches in their hands, and they cried out in a loud voice, 'Salvation belongs to our God who is seated on the throne and to the Lamb.' All the angels stood round the throne, the elders and the 4 living creatures, and they fell face down before the throne and worshipped God, saying, 'Amen, blessed and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and strength be to our God forever and ever. Amen.' Then one of the elders asked me, 'Who are these people robed in white, and where did they come from?' I said to him, 'Sir, you know.' Then he told me, 'These are the ones coming out of the great tribulation. They washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.'"